pending TV ene Cóóróᶇą medin at the Telvin Kenneth Nakuja ubetumi afra me Nakuja blessing ha Gospel Corner pending TV so and ewu enyoma ya ehyehyehye mehwene ya ase obi a meko theater akọje meyira wo a na kyese anibre na ayeden aba anibre aba pa we the car election year bi na lady B ka say anibre has come ese anibre aba isia no enye fadi agro first na anka ye de jokes ebi mu kuta bucket ne ye de show muti na obi akofa bowl kase bi na ode ahye nti ba say de metumi aka say ade no enye agro bi ede na ye ka ho asem coronavirus ya abaya ene Ghana wiase nyina ye ka ho asem na ye bompa ye say de ti bia no Ghana de nkama MPO ha na empire ne de metumi aka say ye boy nim nyame nipa bebrea omo hye nkom kra fa mu say enya ade a ebetumi awura Ghana hada na last week emu honom ye ni nyame nipa bi ebe kasai ewo Gospel Corner so na oni yen etwetwe nkomo ekire yen say ono so de nyame ayi akire no no ena oka ho asem say coronavirus na ye bohu dawuru na prophets bi abekeka say nya de betumi awura oman to be honest betumi aka say so far prophet bi anu a watumi aka ho asem say ebeba ana say emma betumi aka say Archbishop Dr. Duncan Williams ena oka ho asem a ono kra no ne dia oka ye no ekire say ade ne de entumi nku obia wo Ghana ha a obọ mpaye ede man hyeda nye nkomhye ena ohye na empaebo ena na obọ diama oman no na prophet ya ye no edi nkomo eye last week no ono de osisi dua eka no say enkosi by 16th of March na sa yare ya ye ka ho asem coronavirus ya agye atese wo aman hodo mu a ye na ye bo ho mpa ese ma inwura Ghana no ono de okasi sudua say o maya till that na ye no be ye interview no ekopim on the 16th of March ye mpu ni nyame ayi a kire ne kire say ade no ebeba Ghana ha ebe wura ha na eja ye nyina no ye de ye nsa eto ya no kire say ye hwe say the prophet no nyame nam no so ekan no ebebam mepe say ye bebo video no ketewa bi na wahu sadia osi ekan no na ya toa so edi afiri ho no so for na o kan asembi afa coronavirus ya
so coronavirus no
edi nyame adom o man Ghana ndura antimo paya ni muso ayem na mi say nyame adom ndura
amen amen yeah. So coronavirus very clear as the other time something that I saw very clear that we should pray and hold the barriers and hold the borders very well spiritually because 16th of March boom imagine
right 16th of March
straight
hey assemble bede
straight
16th of March in Ghana or town in Ghana
straight forward
you are near for your man starting I mean copy be said
and see that's why I orders I prepare I say na you wenti and I prepare why
someone who can idea is ABC
straight forward. That's why I say we should hold the body. We can prevent it. You see, but then Obibeka said, oh, I'm only a car. No, I'm say, you see, this is one thing I say, when I'm prophesying, it's like a sword. It is coming. That is why I see the thing coming. So I can ignore it and walk. There are great ministers in Ghana that will pray and protect the borders by this. Others are praying. But then so that you know that after the prophets have prayed and the Archbishop Nicholas Duncan Williams, everybody has prayed, the great men has prayed. There is somebody who come and tell you that actually was coming to prove to you that it was coming that they prayed. That's how to be if you say, where they said, physically with your own eyes, you see it. But then, what the prayer will do is that what I am praying for is, I didn't ever, whatever you be doing, that same time. From that time now, bam, I started. Once I was now speed, they be free and cry. You just saw one case here. I cry. Yeah, but the next morning, how did he get there that fast? The only problem, not crossing like that, all of a sudden.
Yo, Prophet Telvin Cóóróᶇą or no, and I would say, yɛne kan wobɛhu sɛ link no ɛda hɔ yɛde link no so bɛto opa obetumi akɔhwɛ interview no na wahwɛ da yɛde interview no ɛto hɔ ɛne sɛnea wɔsi kan sɛ nyame nim no kura ne ɛnyɛ asɛm baako pɛ ɛna ɔkae ɔma prophecies bi ɛwɔ mu a 2020 metumi aka sɛ wei deɛ abam ama yɛ nyinaa yɛde ani ahu na ne aka no wobɛtumi akɔ na wakɔhwɛ na wo nso so wodi ahunu sɛ ɔman Ghana mu yɛwɔ diifo ɛwɔ hanom yɛwɔ nkrɔfo a nyame ensa ɛda wɔn so a nyame ɛde wɔn yɛ adwuma ɛnɛ yɛne Prophet Telvin Cóóróᶇą asan hyia biem na yɛne no ɛbɛtwetwe nkɔmmɔ kakra ti yɛnkɔ ne nkyɛn na yɛne no nkɔdi nkɔmmɔ Prof.
Yes sir.
Wele akwaba.
Yes sir.
Timu sɛ ɛnɛ waboaboa ho paa.
Sabe pepe na ya bibi asset.
Ba efi ha na kyerɛ sɛ me so gate mu kra na yɛde sanitizer edidi machi me so gate mu a edidi machi ne ya spray bi dia gumi nsa ho Prof.
Yes sir.
Last week you be din komo
Sabe pepe
ema o kan say coronavirus a ye bohu dawuro na nka me bohu mpae say ma emma emu mu kan say the tibia no on the 16th by 16th the na de na Ghana
no cry
so appeal
Sabe pepe
na ye be any den
there are a lot of measures we have to put in place. I just say, you must be brave.
So now they say the HSA is that you Mississippi?
They are no crazy.
Ufa bia HSA, Ubia Suruninia.
Oh,
so Ghana for so the in say Ghana, a car a Maya or Modom, or Munima who ye pa and Kaya Ghana.
No,
that be Ghana initiating the uncle Ghana Nina or training, or my penina question. O mampeni dada akosia o mampeni na beji akiri na aye ne nsase ase dabo oda nsu mbudu ese obi asoro ni nua na chese asemo no na chese na ye no kure se nyame na kasa eyi kirew
sabe pepe me hu no clear nyame bie meni ma me hu bibia set say this is the time interval so say we interview no no they can say free this time I could see the 16 there now we'll have this virus in the country and I'm not be brave we're saying so many other things but the anyamia Canadian in anamia you know and no say people will say fake things say oh be emba anyamia say it is true obviously but we see ahead of time we see the future as it is. And yes, say you pray about the things and you make it up to say. But send yet your future no. We can actually tell you what it is, what is coming, what will happen, what will not happen in the future. We can see ahead of a month, 10 years ahead, 5 years ahead, 2 years ahead. We can know exactly what will definitely come. And you who knows no. Sabe pepe never.
I mean, me microphobia chese. You publish video no kwa na ebi mo say you train date no so na asam no emaya boy e be bo Ghana pa nsi eh monto mo boas na me prophet yi die minim kakra ma follow ni kakra na kakra yi a mre kakra yi a me di follow no ne nsem bia ni ho awaka ato afa ho da o ka sade o ka ono no enye conditional prophecy David 31st December amount for shem come chese wo hwa amount for notebook ya chro
a long list
ebi mu de na 98 prophecy bia new coronavirus ba
wow
Prof nyame ba na de wo ya adwuma sa
nyame aye ne na o nyankopon kasa nyame aye ne na how do I even explain this It is Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Na nti se mo hye nkom bi sei na se emma mu a eya sen na wo feeli.
Ti say wo hye na mbe mu.
Like enyamba mu a se bia wa shato se ebia say ni besi from now to this time. Na ade no amanfo tata embam oboa no forget no ni momo de sisi a na start time na waka no enduru ha what one one de na ye eba wutel.
Honestly, no, as a normal human being, no, a bunny sana, you'll be thinking actually, you won't say, well, dream go back and forth, Niniamana or dream Niniama, but as a normal human being, but obviously to me, you know, I've seen these things for so many years, and I dear cry met media dear grow. So far as I see it in my eyes, you see, I've been able to get into the prophetic in a deeper dimension, and to me, who are dear beer. I study it, and as I say, you know, I'm not one person that on say social media platform I should be posting prophets. On say Obi what me posting prophecy a day 10 times. I've seen certain posts on my page now. So every day your prophecy for posting. Be na don once in a blue moon na back free mo. Exactly. You can see the difference between Obi Okita assault rifle, regular ones or shoot maybe regular pack, and Obi Okita sniper. There's a difference. Obi will definitely. Bakube hit. Obi will focus, aiming. You take your time and relax, get your posture, positioning, and son I'll be dropping the prophetic word. So I make sure I see what it is. If it's not part of the future, I thought about me when you be say, I did because what we are saying, but on share the clear, so you don't come out to really say it. But be more. Who say no, we are done with this. This is what it is. No matter what. A lot of people may say so many things. Vision as soon as it is impossible. Africa, Africa, it went time to Africa and Ghana and I say. But then, they are and others will think say it be a prophecy of doom and as be but the fact is that if I tell you this virus is coming within this season, this time, what you are supposed to do is be careful. Now I should send you see, I didn't say it, never say, or share comes a virus, no. I'm saying it because now I'm always say no, won't mean nanti anyhow, and feel it say it will not happen. You have to be focused. Now we dream. Now we just say, okay, I do in the air bow. So if we are air corner, metal hand sanitizer, metal way, me church a man for, me send a church a man for. I'll know where to be and where not to be. But yanka, nanka, if we are there, it will take us by surprise. Many people that I said that within this season to come, they are very careful. Everybody deny ba and media my ready. Bebre na kototo omoniama to bibia kito mo sanitizer and nyama se unye bi exactly. Obi wo honom no ya kan prophecy they took it for granted. Oh we dem bagan nti onam se see a what say bagan na wa panic o shiki nti be oninam drugstores odru asa after that say nti unam psychologically your brain can relate to you in several ways. Now I've been catch us say why she
anamanya bi
ubenanti how best sneezes be I say anamanya bi because obviously you know that you're not prepared. Uni sanitizer and nyama enti unam come back and forth you don't know. I just say now usro but then if you actually focus on what is coming because in Sobeto when say the wind is blowing in nyama it means okay way back and now I careful now I cautious now I prepare now umbrella be now then now afa but one umbrella so no ba through ka o so dey bebo den so our word and our work is to make sure we tell you what is coming ahead of time.
I say nyinti ama Ghana fo bebre ya na nsam bisa no enam so ba na omuntimi nge no prekope ene said ya odi kan no obi ho no mo a prophet bi abekọ ni social media platform so our prophets were 10 ebia within a month utumi release be 20 nya bia ba ko bia to bi okrampa bi kran to kra so entina ya de o ma ya hu a so eno na ama ese no nipa no ehye nkomo a na akoye se o masa o mo bra forget dia na be ma yatimi agie di se asamu a prophet yi kan die said the tbi ababam Jane the my Ghana for
yeah. No say many of the times no I always say that you have to study quality and the way the thing is being presented to you and how the thing is moving. Most of the times no among for be I mean they go about prophetic words and other stuff. But obiani generational move and yankopon di amano what I say. No be wo honoma or can be Ebi wonso our son die be on tiasie. Obi wonso our who vision be on taking the time and steady. Me this coronavirus coming to Ghana no. I saw it long time ago, but I had to take my time, study the grounds of the thing. I saw everything that is here, but I had to take my time. I said, okay, God, you want to tell me coronavirus will come to the country? January is there, February is there. When? I have to know when within the time interval. But if I don't know when, Ghana for that, if you come and tell them, just one who are there no. But oh, say so nyame say okay, nyame say say beba there. Exactly. Me the first time God spoke to me, that he told me I'm the God of Mount Zion, and I asked him, God of Mount Zion, saying, I asked all straightforward, saying, and I say okay, I should watch this, and I'm be a scroll, and in the scroll they've written Hebrews chapter 12 verse 22. Here I come unto Mount Zion, the city of the living God, to the innumerable company of the angels, and to the church of the firstborns which are written in heaven, and the spirit of just men made perfect. And see, that's the definition of God and the Godhead. It defined it to me with that scripture. And to me I was okay. So from there, what again? Then I started asking. I really asked a lot of questions. Wow. Me a person, I ask questions. Me know bia that maybe me TV bia na ma react. I need to study, know what it is. And to study me life, Nina. Most of the people around me are medical doctors, physicists, scientists, atheists. Man, I'm the minimum. I don't really talk to people who are like everything they accept it. I want people that can challenge the question and ask something so that we can bring a solid thing. But their skepticism makes us move forward. Because many say because everybody Ghana, obi ati make us everybody. Yeah, to make. But how much time in Telvin? Obi am say yeah, nipa no waka. Exactly. Enti say eba na sa na eya obompa say ensi na manfo njundi say oyi nyame nipa na say say me person me tiasi. Okay, because ebe mo wan say me ye prophet na nyame aka kire me say ko kasi na me nim say na Ghana fo city say ade na mbam o meye me and ye say bibi o hon mo a nyame betumi afa kwan bi so yiye fru ameka che nyame say da bi nyame we die mesere ma na mbram na Ghana fo. Exactly. Well, on say me can say if I give a prophetic word, me say this is a future timeline. I mean, I have to take my time and see what the timeline of the spiritual realm is. And there are two things you see. There is a spiritual realm, and there is the future and the past. What I say, many of Ghana prophets can tell you the past, flat, and many prophets can tell you the future. So I took my time and said, okay, we must say about the future. And the future is obviously the past. It's obviously we can pick the past prophetically. It's the simplest thing, everybody picks it. But then, what of the future? Can we really get a solid future that you can actually say it, and that's the future time, and actually that's what is coming? And that is exactly what I look at. So I see the future, and I don't pray for it to happen. I never pray for it to happen. Our prayer, I made that for several days. I have not been sleeping because my mom will be Italy, America, London, places. My ministry say if you study my platform and stuff, and most of my people are outside. And Ghana for and also. So it's more outside countries and many other people. And to study, many of my people are really in that. Ebi mukra are struggling, running back and forth. Ebi mukra sanitizer. I mean, I'm hearing it from back and forth. Messages. Exactly. Media me toy and pese me fankoche. Yes, so that will be anyabi. Exactly. But yes, mo share the hu ade no na mo ankasa like wo be ka na mo ankasa ma sheda ko yes embra o jo na ma ye ma kanchi mo twen hu ma na ade na si. Say be ma ye hu say mo ye powerful. Well, I want for we can do that, but me personally, in case say a person on provincial said you can no credit. But as for me side there, that's why I always say I always look for the positive. But if the negative ones come through, it's because some of the time, no, that is what it is. And if we had done much, we could have changed it, but we didn't do much. Yeah. So me, I don't really pray say. Coronavirus in Ghana. No, bien who say yes. Me Michelle come a bim. Say about Ghana. Now I can't. I like it should prove say I am powerful. I mean, the first prophecy that really broke the news in Ghana when I prophesied was a good one. Sure. So I wouldn't need a negative one to make me feel powerful because I can tell you powerful things that are good that will happen and they will actually happen. You understand? And Nina. But this thing was to create awareness and let people know that don't sit down. Ghana, for some people talk anyhow and they don't take things serious. Maybe I will be carrier of the virus. Maybe I will maybe now they are called tally school girl be or Cóóróᶇą or Mosi Untoni Mumfantrum. Now they are money or they are called money mommy, ni mam they are money papa. Now I can be a bushani now. And maybe that day no ukra ukodidi. And to Cóóróᶇą all the samra rules them where year through now they are common. So people have to take precautions and be very, very serious.
So you see I'm no say I didn't know bedru.
Exactly.
They say abrowa okunsu Avidu a bedroom.
Exactly.
Nyamia ya adom. So far, you say nipa be 2 and enyebi. Say ennekwa na metete say si Kumasi ba no enhye da nye confirm.
Confirm, yeah.
Na e say e corner sense a 2 na ya hu no eno ano no a e bitumi ada ho so aka so e ba e yetimi akontain ama. Nipa 2 pe yetimi quarantine ama na say ya hwe ama. Bibia to atwa ama Ghana for yenso so
Exactly. Well, case nani about the virus. In the future and things that are going on in terms of this virus, that's in the around and say, and yeah, adibia is something that is going to disappear simple like that. What I see, and then that's why earlier on February no more I was really saying say people need to really take this virus simple. It's a serious say it is coming. And when it comes, if we don't take it serious, it will overtake. Because I once I made description, I'm saying blood tested demons almost around the globe that they want to bring this thing to change and cause plenty troubles. And then you say, Nipa me no mwanya no. And you say, no.
Nya better sa. Nya better. So who can say the NHS say oh yeah boy hu.
No cry dey simple. Me am one person with the truth. What I say. I may tell you say the time at church time and Yankopon be faswa ebe carti virus. But there are details in between the lines before that time. It is going to be tough. What I say. And in Ghana like this no. Yeah, mama focus in Ghana and leave the world. Right now is home. I don't know meti.
I know Anna say. I know Anna hear me now. Baby, I hold the man.
Well, Ghana there. What I will say 2 people na nya no. There na today I saw some news be circulating say e be akwa Drew Boasi onom baby. I don't know that area. So once earlier we were having a interview. I was speaking about speed. We say the virus no drew Accra speed that Eddie jumping free or could do Kumasi on side now a circle all of a sudden it was very fast. And if these people say in the news circulating because it's everywhere right now. I work I saw it everywhere. And somebody be trying to say so who can say Kumasi baby say where they put you see a pure Boasi will be the helicopter then and I heard that case. I was like really this is what is going on. And saying they are moving which means say if this story they are bringing I mean I don't like false news. So I don't just jump into something but I am saying if this is true which means we are fulfilling exactly the statements of say in the future what I have seen is coming which means you have not been able to alter the future. We are just going on that same road to damnation. We should actually turn and change the course because the future is there. I mean they have seen it straight like that but we can turn it by prayer. And most of the times when I say coronavirus the people will say that they will talk but it will come plain now when we say the thing is coming exactly but we can change it. And then secondly it will affect many people. My problem, Accra, say, instead of the virus to come from Accra, the virus was coming from behind us.
Doesn't cross him.
And I saw that. I was like, hey.
Sankadi,
I know my toes sanitizer. I want to. I'm going to now free chimo neba. So I was like, how? And I said, Côte d'Ivoire for Nedim Ricaba Ghana, nobody aba. And I said, how? Everybody is now no an answer info because no free a chimo neighbor. On that case is need jumping from Accra and a free top. Tineni baby far before I replace his monomokika. Say this is what is going on. And I don't have any problem. So I want to say this. Say, you see, when prophecies are brought out, we can protect ourselves. Bible and say he reveals to redeem, but the fact is he reveals to redeem. If God shows you something, it means he wants to solve it. And what we do is we protect the borders. We take safety precautions. You see, almost $100 million to be able to handle the sickness. And they should make good effect of that money and make sure, say, Sekanobeya ne Juma. What I say, I'll give you a prophecy, say, there is some money that will come out, that the money is gone into thin air. And somebody will say, especially the ministers and the presidents.
100 and something.
I am not saying coronavirus is going to kill the minister one after the other. But what I'm saying is, per the line of the prophecy I'm seeing very clearly, is that this is it. So I don't know who can you be back the way the person cried, no, because I think that they would cut from you said the public said they should that time did we even know? No. So I buy the sika say we never knew.
Can say scano say
160 something exactly. So in millions, I said a flat. And by the grace of God, no, people should not Ghana for making certain mistakes. But I say, me call your hand sanitizers price are double in several places. How can the regular person? I'm not turn be no, my turn be the best.
How the better?
Doors,
we box and be guhanum chese.
Boxes say at least obisu on namona on Libya on your binede want to mean sanitizing is because your mistake now you don't think about the rest of the people now. If 20 people get it, trust me, 20 will multiply times 10. And then when it multiplies times 10, the next multiplication will be times 100. That's how virus spreads. Any virus that is very contagious, that's how it spreads. From one person, it goes to 3 people. 3 people, 6. 6 people, 14. 14, then it's jumping. 30, 50, then it's going. 2,000. It can jump from 300 to 2,000 overnight. That's how viruses move. Like I said, we can, virus cases, listen, you're moving. Almost say, I'm going to detect 300 cases. Oh, that's sorry, I know 1,000 something. I say, how? Like I said, so that's how it moves. You're very careful. We should protect the borders. We see how we contain the virus, and then we clear it away. Now your own turn, because where it was coming, it came as surprises. All of a sudden, and that's what I don't want. Ghana, it was everywhere. I don't know, sir. I'm on a plan. Somebody be go Africa now, but it was no good at all.
Ghana,
it was no good at all. And no steady right now, no. In Suona Tono. A month of weeks, so just to say, he doesn't like cold weather, he doesn't like hot weather. Left or right?
So they say the because near corner. Hey, now Adia Kobana, you know, way send the problem.
The SMP.
No na on my man yenye.
Oh, okay. Most of the important things, they say, me
Empire bonnet the babo. Empire bond and then you'll be also the bit me about my
bonfire
and Empire bonnet dear. Send ya treat nituno, dear, send your TB and the babo. But apart from Pie bond na yenye.
Exactly. Senior must one direction there, back from our top rather, every side means the right hand side, and as a Burkina Faso, every northern region, and as a Demba, it will just surround us all of a sudden. And the best things they should do is those at the border. That is the first thing. Number 2, so when a guy in our movie, don't act like you're an immortal to hand sanitizer, no be. Me who walk one so that means my will be. Face mask into a go. You wear, you see people when you wear face mask now, people will say, "Oh, you look weird." But it's better because Ghana no time Ghana need be hospital. Heading. And the area nebe kuna sana we do hospital no.
Be starting now.
About drugstore and also exactly. Ghana for a swoop and is running yama anti obinya sa area na enya ade obeko hospital crowd no wako count say I am the number 15 for 16. They should stop. They should forget about that. People will stay in their house with it. and infect many people with it. And what I want to educate the public about is, who feel the symptoms, go to the hospital straight, because we are in a global pandemic. This is what is happening, a dangerous virus. Exactly. Exactly. And then it is affecting everybody. So, now who feel symptoms in Yama. Now I call hospital. Don't go to drugstore and go and take coughing medicine in Yama. Now about down fee. Else a corner do baby. Say na a person then near worse. Now I serious. And near worse we don't take the measures. Exactly. And we should take the measures. We talk hand sanitizer. While they be on nama, we sanitize unsa. Elevators in Yama no. You don't put your hand around it. You sanitize it. Now they are mere. We are normal. You let people call you crazy. Prevention is better than cure. Because your quarantine, now they go to quarantine. No, baby, where the medical places and the labs and stuff. No, me with my eyes, I've not seen it in Ghana before. That's where the thing is. Me that. What I say, and since I've not seen it before, I can't see. Say it is fully finished, or it is all done, or can it contain 2,000 people at a go, or 300 people at a go, or do we have what we need?
Intimate contain 1,000 people.
Well, but
intimate contain 1,000 people.
You see, so at the end of the day,
a tent be quite almost a tent.
You see, so at the end of the day, you need to take certain precautions. Well, you don't want to spread it to 500 people before you will get there. You need to make sure you cut it low, and everything will be set.
That's all from them. Kind of my sorry.
Any idea no? So we're really looking at those things. Then, I'm sorry, side in it is a lot. But I move your corner. I know people putting measures in place to be able to run their services.
Esiano, yeah, na den. Kwan ben so no be fa so free mining. And I say we as a crowd, okay. Your first interview, okay. My timeline, disappear from the office.
And in first line on this, we know a bit say, in the beginning, around April, they'll be able to discover something. You know, say they will make so much mistakes, April, so they can't. April we are
okay.
Say 2 months from February into April. So as a pro, they'll make a lot of mistakes in the medical aspects, until they won't be able to get the whole thing. But something will come up in April. It was 8 people that came up with it. And then I know never to me a shorty virus no down.
Nipa 8
but yes and then to cut down the virus now be a set. And within 2 months time they can be able to handle it, no BI then. But then before that it will be very disastrous, very dangerous, it will be very tough. People that I think, countries that I think could handle it, it will just go through. And the problem is MP4 ministers and all those kind of people, celebrities, footballers, so as a but it is coming. And it will be, I mean, it was just something else. But we can stop this. In prayer, if we stand in and pray, we can stop it. If we stand in and take precautions, we can stop this. Because at the end of the day, we've given you the warning. So you take the precautions and then protect it. Now, going forward, so I did back I miss this coronavirus season. And I say, I say, coronavirus, I say, war be a start war, baby.
Coronavirus
season way more. I say, like,
and Tokwa
be a start war, baby. What does it? That's why we should pray to seize this thing. Now, by prayer.
Coronavirus,
baby. It's like 2020 there. That's the whole thing. Every baby back with some long story. Now, talk be a win here. Serious issue. And tell no see be down the headlines be a bear and tell no coronavirus then there 2 stories that will be matching each other. And we need to pray and seize this thing. Now what are the Ghana a global thing. A very other foreign country was a big issue.
War.
Nah, exactly. War. Something that is a very big problem. But to rise, tension of it will rise up and up and down. In this same, whilst we are still dealing with this thing, other people are also trying to do something. And there's a problem. So we need to pray.
Other people know who need more money.
Countries, because about me, many countries do better because of some reasons. But then that's the way. A foreign country. Ghana they are going but then other countries and see a tough thing, very very tough, and a bonfire that God will deal with this situation because Ghana I saw say this virus has gone very very far. Now I call to certain places. I mean who say certain call too far. My cases nowhere too many. People also keeping it at home. Any problem, baby. I've saw celebrities, baby, videos trying to now create awareness of it, trying to talk about it. That time they were too late. Some of them were already having it at that time. And this is the time we have from right now to the 20th to do the best we have to do to contain this thing, because in that timeline, I told you by 16th it should be here. Now from now I'm giving another timeline to 20th. We have to stop it here, else on the 21st, from 1 p.m. go, the story won't look nice here. The story would look like from 1 p.m. to evening midnight there, I hear very bad. So let's watch ourselves in. Do what we have to do. I don't care, like, because me, I don't have any children. And I'm not married. Yeah.
So person worry.
Oh, me worry. But as I mean, and I don't have children, but I'm on for I help a lot of people, so I wouldn't be happy if they should get into that because people, anybody that gets it, remember me to come and to be the one to solve it. And once out you don't do I don't careism and get it into anybody's life. So be on your careful, and we be on your fine.
Nature said Nyame Adoma by 4 months
exactly.
And so we see Subia.
Send your mechanic straightforward. Straightforward. And no me if I don't mind say it there. Well, you can take my word and say anything. But send your banana, hope statistically science if what's your munya say your munya this year, munya next year, whatever you say. The word is the word. I wanted to show to you now I offer when you share. Now I have a book. We have a book of prophecy. I have 2 books, but there's a back opener. Now we book we started here from 2011. And this book was written by my assistant. My assistant, more free ministry no more. Another ministry more around 2014 there about.
Okay.
Which means this is Nyan writing on our trouble in now to say it me a lesbian idea crusade in Yamanama. Ultimos come to a testing in Yaman venue in Yaman from Nene Ajati Zoku. Only the secretary and to me who say and in the location on year that year no crowd. He was a programmer. Yeah, Chepa. My name is Ebio Matro year no number. It was quite okay. Ebewa no maybe 27th October 2013. Was our from the Prof Telvin take them like program no ne kasa we are doing meeting and no 4 minutes in your time in your structure in your exactly. To me who are no say China, India. Dead children and people. They were counting the dead count 1,500, 150, 150. Like 50. I was saying, numbers no come over 50 and 50. They say no counting dead counts. So it was specifically China.
1,500
they call yes. So this was said long time ago. Say, Prophet, the people more and buy you. Now say Mandela Krabi will cry. We already this is the last prophecy of the book was written in 2013. That's the last one. Even this an ambulance carry a young lady with cups and flowers. Young lady be make on a Saturday. That one was walking up as Ebony. Ni case no because was a ambulance the fly in Yama there was a part there's a public dead young lady be very big celebrity so I make now wedding wa trono definitely like the way it is
the way you go one fan ba bonten
I don't know all that one
amount for better abo
amount for kasado and at that time now I mean me Facebook I think 2010 I mean about use it down to maybe 2014 I'm saying music so when we na bomb empire amount for no keke
yani prophet Telvin ajesuwa na ye no betwetwe enkomo efa coronavirus or share home say by 16th of March na apie e wo man mu say hwehwɛ Prophet Telvin ajeso a na wone no atwetwe nkɔma ne number ɛda ɛyɛ screen no so wobɛhu ne number sɛ ɛda hɔ no sɔfo we de nyame nhyira wo pa sɛ yɛ de ya nsa ho adwuma nti wonam kroma na wahwɛ sɛ unchiachia rough na sɔfo mpacho bɛka bibia twato ana
wonam kroma menchiachia we saw car door handle no so sanitize your hands we steer away no liver no I mean, anything at all you touch, no, sanitize your hands. And he said, don't touch your face if you've not sanitized your hands. And to men touch it, I'm off with any don't do that. And also, no bonfire. Pray for everybody. Pray for the medical body. No munya nyansa no the I mean the critical capacity of thinking they need to be able to bring out certain things. Munya pray with them. I just say, but for more bonfire na bibia anyewe. Now also we are taking precautions that are very very necessary. Eya mo amutina na church from no mo ntwaso kakra mo doso dodo. Mitimi utimi church from no obi abowa. Na wa sneeze ago so obuko kasa
na ne bu no de abetena ho. Na odi ne hu fifiri ne etwitwiw.
Asem. Enti I mean it happens all the time. Enti I always advise you say upia ko bibia. Find a better way to go. Now you don't, because a cop is going and we don't want to get into a very dark age. That's it.
Which me I subscribe it to your channel. You subscribe after now odon sa atim so your icon bell be on my DBI is adoma found sa esiso send a be a baby and a DBB 2 hana obef tamu phone ubun say abeka notifications on hona na also what me ashebi me din at the Steven Kenneth Nakuja ubitumi afra me Nakuja blessing and next Ket Maduna ono na a producer ye Pendim TV Gospel Corner program